The amount of Six Samurai buyouts you're about to see is actually insane. Sure, you guys smash the link, crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Leave a comment down below when you'll be walking away with the booster pack as per usual. And I also want to point out over here that Kong's and Gamer's Choice still have pre-orders up for Battles of Legend, Terminal Revenge, and Tier 0 now has them up. Now remember, discount code MCO40 over on Kong's, over on Gamer's Choice will save you, and discount code What's Good 5 will save you over on Tier 0, as you got plenty of places to help you pick up anything that you're going to want from this set. And honestly, it's quite interesting to see the popular choices that people are going for out of this set. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, so where do I begin here with these Six Samurai buyouts? Because I didn't expect so many people to deep dive. Actually, I guess I just underestimated the sheer amount of love for this deck. Doji, the level 4, while when another is normal or special to your field, except during damage step, you can send a Six Samurai card from your deck to the graveyard. And then, of course, it has the standard protection effect. So on a level 4, I didn't really think this card was all that good, but it was enough that people came through here and went, I'm going to just crater this thing off of the market. Like, this is actually, there wasn't very many of these on the market, I guess, in the first place, the way it looks. But yeah, congratulations, Doji's now like a $5 card for some reason. Kizaru, well, crap. This card, for whatever reason, has not had a reprint. The good news, though, up here, is if you want some Italian copies, you can get them at $12 a piece. I think this is probably one of the best things happening here. Is why spend $30 for, English, spending what, like nearly $100 for a playset, and you get an Italian playset here for $30. And I can see a decent amount of people have been doing just that. Really, I can't believe you're down to 6 listings on Kizaru. This card has needed a reprint for an eternity, and it has not helped that because, for whatever reason, we originally reprinted Hatsume, which was good, but we're just like, oh, Kizaru, who's going to reprint Kizaru? There's no point. Speaking of Hatsume, we're at $7 now. You can get plenty of Italian copies here for, literally a playset of these is the same price equivalent as this, which is actually pretty good, actually. If I was Cardamia, I would use this time to clear out the inventory, the backlog, leave these at the price they are, and just let them continue to turn over, because that's a pretty good advantage point for this. Kagemuchas from the original set. Interestingly enough, these didn't propulsion up quite as much as I expected. Keep in mind, you're dealing with an old Astro Pack 1 holo here. So if you're expecting this to, kind of go up crazily, it really didn't. This is the original tuner monster for the deck. The fact that they now have 2 more tuner monsters to be able to use the combo with, I think is actually pretty nice. And then, of course, for whatever reason, everybody went after Shinai and not Mizuho. And this wasn't even like a crazy movement across the board here. We just went to super short listings for this because, Mizuho, for whatever reason, is just sitting around at, some crazier availability out here. Mizuho. Yeah, here, take a look at this. You still have 71 listings of this. So, in the red versus blue debate, Shinai is the one that won infinitely for this. That's interesting. And of course, the Six Samurai United. The old Draw 2 card, as long as you can load up and do your thing. Interestingly, I love the Adobe scan picture of this. Interesting. But yeah, you're looking at about $6 to $7 on a copy of, Super United. Like, what? Who's going to pay this? Asceticism, same thing out here. You're up to 11 listings of this. It's not like the price is extremely crazy for this. You're looking at like $3, but it's enough that Six Samurai cards. I don't know what it is about this deck, but I underestimated the amount of people that love this deck. And also, Rihan didn't quite get bought out to the moon. I mean, 19 listings, still like a $6 to $7 card. Interesting. Man. 5 minutes of Six Samurai buyouts. Isn't that hilarious to think about out here? That you have that many movements based off of 5 cards being dropped. You know, like, I think the last crazy thing that we saw was like the gimmick puppet stuff that came down. Had some extreme crazy movements, but that's nuts to think about. Also, Doku no Yaiba, the OCG tech choice. I talked a lot about this yesterday, and a lot of people were like, wait, what? This has some pretty cool synergy with the normal monster support that was revealed the other day, because it is a Fire Fiend monster. I believe this is the only Fire Fiend monster in the game that's a normal. So if you're trying to use it for the normal, banish for the fire matchup, or, to clean up, anything in like the Ubel department, this is the multi-purposing card that kind of allows that to happen. And it does have its speed duel print here as well. Honestly, I need to grab the speed duel version. I see the Pharaoh's Servant Worldwide Edition has no sales down here, but tech choices are tech choices. It's kind of cool to see some vanilla monsters actually having purposes out here other than just being, chunks of block material. This is also kind of crazy. Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon. On fusion, something change the attack of all face monster opponent currently controls to 0. Also, for the rest of this turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. And negate the activated effects of monsters with 0 attack. At the end, damage step when this card attacks opponent's monster, but that monster was not destroyed by battle. You can banish that opponent's monster. It's a Pendulum Dragon plus a warrior type monster. I'm genuinely surprised that this card has hit this point. I mean, you're looking at the 25, 30, 35, 40, $46 back here for a Raging Tempest Secret Rare that has not been reprinted. And I still question why this is at the rate it is, but you know what? Good stuff, market. You know what you're doing. Diviner of the Herald, yay! Choo-choo! 3 reprints. You gotta love this. Coming in at 7, 5, and the Terminal Revenge $3 version. Also love the fact there's no QCR listed yet for that. Huh, well, interesting. Also, Battles Legend Chapter 1 boxes. I found this kind of interesting. If you still want to open these up, just as like a sealed product to enjoy, you're looking at like $10.50, with the next one jumping up to $12. I was actually pretty impressed with that big difference in price. Kurikara Starlight Rares. We are down to $89. It's so hard because I look at this card, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I see that, we have the Ultimate at literally $22. And I'm way more enticed with wanting to buy the Ultimate Rare than anything else. Obviously, you have the reprint down here. I love how they want more on the Secret Rare reprint than the actual Secret Rare price from Powers of the Elements. That's freaking hilarious. But you know what? I guess the more that you know. Alright. Memento cards. Hey, look. We're losing a little bit of value here. Duskblade coming in about 76. Anguish about 86. The combined creations at 40 now. That's kind of interesting. Field spell 27. Bone Party's back up to 23. Okay. More combined creation at 33. Anguish 16. We've lost a lot of value in this, which is not bad, actually. I like a good redistribution of value, but interesting to see. Sky Striker cards. Oh boy, Rose is down to 150. They really slaughtered Rose. Well, I guess you got your choice. Do you want the Starlight Rare or do you want the Quarter Century for max rarity? And it's not like the rest of the Roses available aren't, very cheap as it is. I already see, look, your Quarter Century is $175 right now on pre-order. So, yeah, you've got your choice. That's actually pretty cool. And then last, but not least, the Engage. Actually, just Sky Striker in general. Yeah, Engages are 200. I'm not all that surprised. The Ray is up for 350. The problem is you need 3 of those. So, yeah, that's $1,000. We're at 136 for Kagari's. Those have gone down. Shizuku's, still 77. Hayate's 33s. Wow, there's only 9 Magnificent Mavens boxes on the market. That's interesting. Azalea is still 17s, and Alti Rays is still $11. Overall, not too bad, but yeah, what a market. So what do you guys think about everything? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think when you be walking in a booster pack, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.